Hello, my name is HAPruitt, and I'm the author of the Anna Thalian series, and in this video I'm going to do a book review. Before I do that, I just want to say it's so important to review books. Like, even if you're kind of afraid because, like, you don't know what to say, or you're afraid that something you say will hurt somebody's feelings, go ahead and do it, because if you do it in a constructive way, it can be very helpful to the author to know how to grow as an author, and to just know what their audience wants. So, like, just be kind and be nice, and think about just like what you would say to help somebody. Or if you just don't know what to say, that's a lot of people say they just don't know what to say in a review. Just, you know, you can say, I like the book, or I think this kind of person would like this book, or, you know, I would recommend this to my friends. Just, you don't have to make a long review like I do. You can just say like one sentence, I like it, or whatever. So yeah. Just do book reviews anywhere, everywhere. It helps authors so much. Even if, like I said, you don't know what to say or you're not sure about it or anything, please review books. Every review helps. So the book I'm going to review today is called A Forever Summer by Havelah McLat. I hope I say her name right. And so the genre is contemporary romance. It's clean, it's sweet. The audience would be new adult or adult. Totally clean, totally sweet. It's just the age of the main characters was about mid-20s. That's why it fits new adult and adult. So my summary of the book. Katherine's father passes away and leaves her and her sister a house. But the house is far away on the beach, and she doesn't know why her father gave it to them. When Katherine and her sister travel to the house to sell it, she discovers much about her past. So the first, I usually do positives and negatives, but the first thing I'm going to do, it could be a positive or it could be a negative. So the book reminded me of a Hallmark movie. So that can either make you be like, I wouldn't like that, or be like, oh, I would love that. And it really depends on what you like. If you like Hallmark movies, I think you would really love this book. Clean, sweet romance. And like Hallmark movies kind of follow this formula, like the city girl goes to this is what happens in the book too. The city girl goes to the small town where she meets a guy from her past. Various problems arise and almost split them up. And that's like the thing that happens in Hallmark movies. And so it feels very Hallmark movie, but it's in the summertime. And so it feels very summery. And, yeah, so I don't know if they make Hallmark movies for summer. I personally don't like Hallmark movies because I just don't. They're just not my thing. So like that could really be a positive or a negative for you. I know people just love Hallmark movies. Like if they didn't, they wouldn't make them. So if you are that person, like, this would be a really enjoyable book for you. But if you don't like Hallmark movies, it probably wouldn't be as enjoyable for you. For me, the Hallmark movies just feel like kind of predictable. And so that's why I don't really dig Hallmark movies. Like I said, they follow a formula, and people love that formula because it's so romantic and clean. But I'm just not into it. Okay, so the romance was clean. It was sweet. Gives you like little happy feelings in your tummy. And it was a fun, summery story. It was a quick read. It was a light read. It was just easy and fun, and it felt like summer. Just all those summer vibes. So that was all really positive. A couple negatives were I do wish the characters had been developed more. The characters, they were kind and they were sweet, just really nice people. But most, they kind of lacked a deeper dimension that would have made them feel unique and realistic. So I just wish it just took them a little bit more as characters, developed them a little bit more. And the plot revealed so much earlier on that what could have been an intriguing mystery became easy to see. So it was kind of like the book set up this mystery about the house and why their father left them the house and everything. It set up this mystery, but it also gave you details that made you, as the reader, be like, oh, well, that's why he gave them the house, and you just kind of knew everything. And so when the reveal happened, you were like, it just didn't feel like, oh, wow. It was like, I knew that. Yeah, okay. I knew that. So I think it could have been done in a way where we didn't find out all the details, and it could have been like, oh, okay, I see now. And we could have found out as readers, like I'm multiple people, that I could have found out as a reader this mystery and been surprised too and been like, oh, it all comes together. But that just wasn't there. It had potential for that big like reveal, but it just wasn't because you learned so much early on. But again, I think overall the big idea with this book is if you like Hallmark movies, you're probably really going to love this book. And if you don't, give it to your friends who really like Hallmark movies. Because it was just like fun and light and summery, the sun on my face. And so I think a lot of people will enjoy it, but if you don't like Hallmark movies, you probably won't enjoy it. And that's, that's the big overall takeaway from it. So, do leave book reviews. Again, that's the most important thing. Do leave book reviews. Like I said, this wasn't my kind of book. It wasn't one that I'm gonna go back and like read again, but I would definitely recommend it to my friends if they're like, does anybody have a clean, sweet romance that I could read in summer? I'd be like, this is, you could read this one. So definitely review books, all kinds of books. And do follow the author. She also, one I am excited about, she's got a fantasy book coming out, and it's got like I'm going to mess up the name, Anastasia. Is that how you say it? Anastasia vibes, and it's like fairies, and the cover is so pretty. And it's like not romance, and I'm like, I'm digging this. Everything she's shown about it, I'm like, I need to read this one. So if you like fantasy and all those kinds of things, like fantasy and adventure, friendship, fairies, magic, pretty stuff, Anastasia stuff, then like follow Havelah McLat and like check out this. It's called Dust and Crown. Check that book out and see what it's about and see if you like that one. Because that one, totally different genre, totally different feel. So I think she's got something for different people with her. She's got a couple romance books, but then she's coming out with this fantasy book. So follow her. I'll put her like social stuff down in the description below so you can find her. And thank you very much for watching. Please like this video. Please share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do all those things you do with YouTube videos. Thank you for watching. Bye. If you want to know more about Anathalion or HAPruitt, please follow me on Instagram at HAPruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, HAPruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, HAPruitt Anathalion. You can find me on the Facebook page, HAPruitt Anathalion. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name HAPruitt and the book Anathalion, or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anathalion is. The website is HAPruitt.com. It feels like I have sunglasses on, but they're just blue light glasses, so we don't need that. Just looks weird.